Hi guys, welcome. Today we are going to learn about how we can install the Packet Sniffer. Packet Sniffer is a really important program. It's basically a script written by Nordic, and it's used in a software which is called WireShark, and we will be using that. Packet Sniffer is a tool to view the packets that are transferred between the devices in the Bluetooth communication. So it's really important and it's really useful for debugging procedures. So I would recommend you to install this in the start. After installation, then in the next tutorial we will be studying the advertisement packets, and then we will be seeing the advertisement packets in the Packet Sniffer. So you need to install this first. So let's get started. We need to install WireShark. For that we will download the WireShark software, and WireShark is an open source software. It's free to use, so it's really useful. It's mostly used by the network programmers, and it's really useful to see the packets, and we can also see the USB and other stuff as well. So right now our main concern is with the Bluetooth, so we will be seeing our Bluetooth packets on the WireShark, but for that we need a plugin from Nordic as well, which is called the Packet Sniffer. First we need to download the WireShark. Make sure once we download the WireShark, we have installed Python 3.6 or later version. Otherwise maybe the plugin is not going to work, so you need to install Python. Make sure your PC has the Python pre-installed. So now I'm just going to write here WireShark download, and it will just bring out the page for the download. And once I open this, if you are using Mac operating system, then you have to download this one. Otherwise, if you are using Windows 64-bit PC, I am using this one, so I'm just gonna download this one and save the file, and now it starts downloading. Now the next thing we need to download is the Packet Sniffer. We have to write nRF Packet Sniffer. Okay, if we look here, this is the Packet Sniffer from nRF, and we will be downloading this. It's compatible with all of these kits. For example, the nRF5 2840 DK development kit, or the dongle. I will be using this dongle to receive the packets, and we will put the hex file in this dongle. I will let you know how we can program this. So first we need to download it, so click on the download, and then we will download the latest zip file, and once it's there, it's just gonna start downloading. So once these files are downloaded, then we can start installing them. So let's see how we can install them now. Okay, now guys, we are going to see the downloaded files. So if we go into this PC and downloads, and here we have downloaded two files. The zip file contains nRF Packet Sniffer, and the WireShark is the software that will be showing us these packets. So first of all, let's install the WireShark. Double click on this and let's install it. I'm just gonna install it with the default options, so I'm just gonna go with every basic step, and we will add a desktop icon so that we can open it easily. Let's install it. And this option is for installing the USB, so I'm just gonna go with the defaults, but I will install this one as well, and let's go. During the installation, it will ask for the other drivers. Just install it with the default options only. By the way, this is extra stuff that we will not be using, but let's just install it in case if we want to use it in the future. Now it's asking for the USB. We have to accept the thingies and then install it. Once all the installation finishes, the WireShark will be installed and it will ask you to reboot your computer. So click on yes, reboot now, and finish it. Okay guys, now after rebooting our computer, now we are going to install the hex file in our DK development kit or the USB dongle. So I will be installing the hex file in the dongle because it's easier to work with dongle, so I'm just gonna use my dongle. So if you have the dongle, you can program that, and if you have extra development kit, then you can use it. For example, if you have nRF52832 or nRF52840 development kits, then you can use them. So first of all, we need to extract this into some folder. So I'm just going to copy it and then go to C directory. Here I have already development folder here. You can make a folder anywhere else or whatever you like. I'm just gonna copy my stuff here, and I'm just gonna name it as a packet sniffer, and here I will extract my stuff. So the packet sniffer is extracted here, and the first step is to install the hex file into the dongle or the development kit. This hex file is basically firmware which is developed by Nordic. This is going to catch the BLE packets on the air, and it will show them on the WireShark. So first of all, we need to program our dongle so that it's capable of catching the packets when two devices are communicating. So it's basically catching their packets. So first of all, let's plug in the dongle. So I'm just gonna plug in into a USB port. The second step is to the next step is once I plug in the dongle, you will get some notifications here as well. So if I open nRF Connect, if you haven't seen how to install nRF Connect, please see my previous tutorials, especially the nRF Connect. So after plugging in our dongle or the nRF development kit, we have to open the programmer. So I will click on the open programmer, and once this is open, you can see some devices here. Make sure our device or dongle is in firmware update mode. So in order to do that, we just have to click the reset button, which is right beside the Nordic's N letter. So I'm just gonna click that. I will show the picture as well so that you can see it clearly. And once I click that, the red light will turn on my device, and then we will see a new port, which is in this case COM port 8. I'm just gonna click on that, and here we can see that our dongle is opened in this software and is connected, and now it's in firmware update mode as well, so we can easily install the new hex file. So just click on add hex file, browse, and here we will browse it. We will go into the directory dev, where I have the packet sniffer, where I extracted the packet sniffer, and here go into the hex and make sure you put the right hex in the device. For example, if you are using nRF52832, then this is the hex file you have to program. If you are using nRF52840 DK development kit, then you have to use this one. And if you are using dongle, like in my case I'm using the dongle, then we have to click on this one. Open, and now we have this application. So don't worry, it will the application will be written here bootloader, so you don't need to worry like where I'm gonna put this, or what if this application or this hex file overwrites on some other place which is reserved for the bootloader or other stuff. You don't need to worry about it, and just let the software handle everything. You just have to once you load the file, you just have to click on write. And here you can see DFU for application has been successfully finished, and after doing that it's gonna give you a message that the DFU trigger interface was not found, because now after the firmware update, the new firmware is not in the bootloader mode, so it's not going to detect that. But previously we have seen that DFU for application has been completed successfully. So device firmware update has been completed successfully. It means the hex file has been written successfully into our device. Now once we finish writing the hex file into our device, now next thing is we need to install the plugin in the WireShark. So let's close this now. This part is finished now. Let's close this. Now we have two things that we need to do. We have to set the profile in WireShark, and we have to install this into WireShark. This is basically a plugin, and we have to install it. So let's open the WireShark now. Double click on the WireShark to open it. And once it's opened, you can see there is no Bluetooth interface or no interface for the NRF devices, so we need to get an interface here. So for that we need to install a plugin which is provided by Nordic, so we are going to install that here. Now the next thing we need to do here is we have to see where is the extcap folder. In this case this is the extcap folder provided by Nordic, and this is the stuff inside the extcap. We have to copy this, so we need to find this folder first. In order to see where is this folder, click on the help and click on about WireShark. If you click on this, you will see this page. So if we go on the folder tab, we will see these folders, and from here we can see the personal extcap and the global extcap. So here we can see the global extcap path and the personal as well. So we will just if we double click on this, it will open this path, and here is the extcap path. And now we have to copy all of our Nordic's stuff into this. Let's close it from here and minimize the WireShark. And now we have this folder. Let's select all of this extcap stuff from packet sniffer from the Nordic, and just paste it to the extcap folder of WireShark. And you have to give it permissions. You need the administrator permissions to copy this stuff. And now we can see here there is a little file named requirements. So we have to install these requirements first. So in order to install the requirements, we need to go to this path. We have to open this path in the command prompt. Make sure your command prompt is open in administration mode. And once this is opened, let's go to the directory extcap, and now we are here. And make sure your Python is installed and pip is also installed. So now we have to type a command here, which is pip and once I enter this, if you have installed some antivirus, it's going to check around if it's not a virus or anything else like that. So once we click on the install the requirements, everything will be finished, and all the requirements have been installed. Now everything is good to go. So let's close this So the requirements, make sure the requirements are also copied, otherwise this command is not going to work. The last thing we need to check is if everything is working. So if we open the command prompt once more in the administration mode, and we have to type to see if everything is working, but we have to make sure we are in the same folder as this one. So I'm just gonna paste this once more, and we are in the same folder now. Now let's type a command here, and if I enter, we will see all of this output. If we see some type of error, then it means the interface is not working. In order to work, it needs a Python, so make sure Python 3.6 is installed. All the interface is working correctly. So if we open our WireShark now, it's going to be working. So let's go into the WireShark to see if it's working. Let's close this and close this folder as well, and minimize this packet sniffer. We need to do one more thing before we can finish everything. Let's look here, and we have a Bluetooth network connection. But let's close this first, because we want the software to refresh and load the plugins once more in order to do everything. So let's close this, and now let's open the WireShark once more. Now it will load all the plugins. And now let's go to Bluetooth nRF sniffer for LE COM11. So this one is our interface. If we double click on this, and here you go, we see a lot of devices which are advertising now, and our packet sniffer is helping to catch these packets from different devices. I will show you some usage of this packet sniffer in the next tutorial, but first we need to configure one more thing before we finish this tutorial, and that is we have to install the LE profile so that it shows the format of data in a proper way. So let's close this and stop and quit without saving. Oops, I forgot to do one thing. We have to see a folder where we need to install. So first open the WireShark and go to help and click on about WireShark, and then go into the folders the same way like we did in the previous session. And now we are going to see the personal and global configurations here. Personal is for the users, because I am the only user on this computer. So if I do the configuration on personal side, it will still work, because I am the only user that's who's using this computer. So I'm just gonna double click on this to open this folder, and here I can see these folders, and now I have to copy some profile into this. So for that, let's go into the packet sniffer first, and here in the packet sniffer folder we have profile nRF LE. We will just copy this folder, and we will go into the profiles, and here we will paste it. And once it's pasted, we will close this, and we will minimize this, and let's click on OK, and let's close it so that the WireShark is reset. Now once again we will open the WireShark, and now the WireShark is opened, and our device is connected, and it's on LE COM11. So I'm just gonna double click on this to open this, and here we can see all the packets, and we can see the BLE sniffer, which is our sniffer, and it's getting the packets, live packets from different devices which are around me. And we can see the content of these packets. So here, for example, we can see the access address and the data, and CRC as well. So what are these bytes and what is this all hexadecimal stuff? We have it here as well. We can check everything, but in order to check it, first we need to understand the packets formation and what things are there in the advertisement packet. We need to see everything. So for that, we will see our next tutorial, and in the next tutorial I will start explaining about the advertisement, and in advertisement what types of packets are there, how do we configure our advertisement, and what things we can include in our advertisement. We will see everything. That's it for today. I hope so you have learned something new today, and if you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you like this video, and please be sure to support me on my PayPal and Patreon. The links are given in the description of this video. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.